Oh, hello there, people. Popler here, and oh, seems like would be. Oh well, let's try again. Oh, hold on. Let me try and reload the virtual box real quick. Oh, there we are. Anyways, hello there, people. Popler here, and how are you all doing today? I'm doing alright myself. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to load. Oh. Oh. Is it upright? Unplug it and re-plug it in. Let's see if that works. But anyways, today we're playing a new game, CSI Dark Motifs, or Dark Motives, whatever it's called. Hey, let's get into it. Get into that error. I love that logo of Ubisoft though. Reminds me of playing. Oh. Well, I won't turn that down all the way. There we go. Now you can hear me properly. So what we're going to do is going to make a new
Welcome to the Las Vegas Crime Lab. Type your name and click Start.
There we go. First time gotta load this damn thing. Oh well, whatever it is, it'll be something. Well, that's a shame. And come on.
Well, right on time.
Oh, it's Grissom.
Welcome to your first night on the job.
Mr.
I'm Gil Grissom, your new supervisor.
The fuck do you mean
Of
you
all the new crime scene
met
investigators I interviewed for this position, you were the most promising. Your excellent grades, data analysis, and computer skills put you over the top. Now you have to prove yourself in the field. Working night shift in Vegas is a little like waking up inside a Fellini movie, but you'll get used to it. You'll also work with some of the best CSIs anywhere. Warwick Brown grew up here. He knows this town, and he knows his job. Nick Stokes is here by way of Texas A&M, but don't be fooled by his sunny disposition. He means business. Sarah Seidel was a student of mine from San Francisco, and I invited her aboard when one of our CSIs was killed a few years ago. Our key lab tech, Greg Sanders, is first rate.
Yes, he's back.
Go to his head. Dr. Al Robbins is our secret weapon. Not only is he sharp, he's
Dr.
also willing to work nights. We don't do anything
legend.
Independently. We work with Captain Jim Brass.
Anything
you need legally, including warrants for suspects and locations, he can help you.
He could be a cunt sometimes,
and Catherine Willows. She's...
Oh, Catherine.
Well, she's who you'll be working with on your first call. That reality series they're shooting in town, World's Wildest Stunts, got a little too real tonight. The show's star stuntman was nearly killed. Check out if it was an accident, negligence, or more. You can either start at the Mediterranean Casino where the stunt was being filmed, or head to St. Anthony's Hospital to interview the stuntman. It's your call. Remember, listen to the evidence.
Let's start off with...
Hey, welcome to CSI. Catherine Willows. You believe this insanity? We're not usually dealing with a victim whose business is almost getting himself killed nightly. Lot to do. Let's keep our eyes and minds open.
To quit the game or change the options, including gameplay difficulty, hit the Escape key on your keyboard at any time. The Location tab at the bottom of the screen allows you to access various locations. Click on a location icon on the left side of the location bar.
Pressing Escape key, no. Shit's doing jack shit.
You can customize all difficulty options here. Selecting gameplay aids will make the game easier. To quit the game, click Main Menu.
Advance. An expert. Anyways. The Mediterranean Hotel. Is that thing still around? Because I know Las Vegas likes to demolish hotels very regularly. Ooh.
Okay. We have to carefully check this whole area to reconstruct how this accident happened. We're looking for inconsistencies. You take the lead.
Your pointer can be used to navigate around a panoramic location. Move it to the left or right edge of the screen to scroll around. To examine something or someone more closely, move your pointer over it and click. Scroll around by moving the pointer to either side of the screen. Move your pointer over objects of interest and click.
Click. Oh,
okay, let's take a closer look at what made that bike tick. Or stop ticking.
Notice that when you passed the pointer over the object, it changed to a forward arrow. This always indicates that you can inspect something in greater detail. To back out of any close-up view, simply click on either far edge of the screen. To back out of any close-up view, simply click on either far edge of the screen.
There's too much to consider here. We'll need to narrow it down and figure out what to focus on.
Oh, do not have a mic. Huh, at least they don't annoy you with, there's no prints here. That is how... Huh? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we can't get anything.
Notice the pointer changed to a side-pointing arrow to indicate that you can return to the previous screen.
Alright.
When you are close enough to use a tool, the Tools tab at the bottom of the screen will automatically be selected. Tools are categorized into either collection or detection tools. Rolling the cursor over any of the tools gives you a brief description of its use. For a more detailed description of a tool, double-click on its icon.
Heavy brush. That indicates nothing, really. Oh.
Try something else. Good find.
A sticker.
Sticker of some kind, maybe for a service shop. Can't quite make it out.
Yeah. Oh well.
Evidence you collect is added to your evidence folder and categorized as either trace, documents, or items. Double-click on an evidence icon to review what you know about it. If you need to process collected evidence further, you can apply your tools directly to the evidence from this view. Evidence can sometimes be combined by dragging an item from the evidence bar over the image above. Evidence descriptions will often update throughout the case, so check them regularly.
Alright. Still this though. Oh, what's that? Huh. Oh well, how place is it? Oh well. Oh!
For a more detailed description of a tool, double-click on its icon.
Oh. Oh, okay. So what are we even dealing with here?
That's not what we need here.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Nothing special there. Don't see anything special there. Nothing special there.
What can we do? How can we do that? Oh, we just...
We got a thin yellowish liquid with a pungent smell. I'm gonna pass on a taste test. How about you? We'll let Greg confirm it's urine, though.
Alright. That reminds me. What's that one? What's this one? Alright. Aside from the bike. Oh, what's something around here?
What's this? Greasy kid stuff? Nice and slippery. Lubricant, maybe.
I guess that is a bit of it.
If you are stuck on a case, you can often get help from your CSI partner.
Cool.
Clicking on a question will ask your partner for a hint. However, all hints will count against you in your final evaluation.
Stick with the evidence. It'll tell you more than I can.
Let's go to St. Anthony's Hospital.
Good. Other locations will appear as you uncover more places to visit. The CSI locations on the right allow you to access the other members of your support team for evidence analysis and warrants.
Alright.
Questions will often be available for you to ask suspects and victims.
Alright.
The questions will vary depending on the evidence and information you've collected.
That's what
To
I think
select
right
a question
now.
to ask, click it with your pointer.
Wow, it's after visiting hours, but who's complaining? Please tell me you're my physical therapist, beautiful.
Just isn't your lucky night, is it? Catherine Willows, Las Vegas Crime Lab. This is my partner.
Crime lab? Since when is it a crime to have a stunt go wrong? Taking risks is what I do. Alert the media that Ace Dillinger laughed in the face of death once again.
Well, this time you laughed so hard at death, you could have used an adult diaper.
So I'm human. Run out and get me a bedpan and you can watch this time. Look, I'm half asleep from the drugs they got me on. If you got specific questions, ask them. Otherwise, go find some real crime to solve. The only mystery here is how a guy with my gifts could screw up that stunt.
Okay.
Notice your case file has been updated. This means information has been added to your file on a suspect or victim. View your case file by clicking on the icon in the bottom right. The case file holds a summary of everything you've learned about victims and suspects. You can view each by clicking on their corresponding tabs at the top of the screen.
Can I move that thing? Can I move it? Didn't know that was a thing. It's a new little thing. The evidence trinity. How are you feeling?
Some detective you are. Take a look. Lucky I didn't break my neck. Came damn close, though. Fractured spine, whiplash, broken right tibia, 3 cracked ribs, 1 broken rib, and a concussion. But I'll be back on a bike before you know it.
Sure. Holy shit, son.
Well, I gotta admit, that's a stumper. It seemed like it was going smooth as a baby's backside. I dumped the clutch and hit the ramp, get airborne and land her nice and square. I try slowing to lay the girl down and slide under the truck, but the bike, it's still revving full bore. I go to grab the clutch lever, but my hand slipped off the bar. If I'd had my head screwed on straight, I might have thought to kill the engine switch. Instead, I go and lock both brakes and wind up plowing, all wobbly, full steam ahead. I swerve away from the truck, just to keep my head from ending up in a separate bag. And after that, as you big-time investigators just might be able to figure out for yourselves, it gets a tad cloudy.
Oh boy.
What part of the damn stunt went sideways don't you understand? You think I took a header for grunts and giggles? I mean, I could use a vacation, but this ain't the route I'd pick. Well, it did seem the gas just wouldn't stop flowing. I use a custom carb on that bike, but it's never given me trouble before. If you're gonna look at anything, make it that. And the throttle assembly.
Throttle assembly, okay.
Look, I always do major servicing of my bike my own self. You want something done right? You know the rest. Don't trust these damn shops. Bunch of amateurs. But David McLadden, the stunt director, insists on double-checking my gear before every trick. He tuned my baby up at his trailer in the casino parking lot. Come to think of it, he gave my bike more attention than anybody else's. I kinda got after him about it.
Can't believe it.
McLadden? Never had that much to do with him. Might sound funny, but I'm the star. He's kinda small time. I mean, it's strictly professional. We don't hang. And hey, I don't suffer fools, so when he fouls up or has a lame idea, I'm not shy about tearing him a new one. Producers being on the guy, saying he'd better come up with some fresh new ideas, kind that'll attract ratings, pump up the action, you know, if we hope to get picked up for another season. We're on what they call the bubble. Borderline call whether we're back or not.
Alright.
Corey Mazzotti. Production office is downtown. Draftler Promotions. You're big-time detectives. Try using this cutting-edge investigative tool they got now. the phone book.
Alright, that's... So he's on the middle down, he's no suspect. Alright. Shall we quickly go back to the bike? See if there's anything. Where's the bike? No, that's not the bike. There's the bike.
Clean, distinct treads. A lot of grime and dust on the tire. We can't use that here. Try using a similar tool.
Oh. Wow.
You know what this looks like? A custom prototype carburetor, modified for stunt work from a standard street bike. If the rider couldn't stop the flow of fuel, we should check the throttle mechanism. The throttle cable might be another avenue worth writing down.
Hey, oh.
This should be a lubricant designed to help the cable glide through the casing, but if somebody wanted to send the bike and its rider to the scrap heap, they might have tried to contaminate it, jam the throttle, making it stick in the open position, which is not recommended.
Well, what do we do? Take it?
Try again with something similar. Try something similar.
Similar?
Try using a similar tool.
What, this? Oh. I forget the swabs and shit. Alright.
That's not what we need here.
What the fuck do we need here then?
Try something else. We can't use that here.
What's this? Powder... Trace material.
Try again with something similar. That's not what we need here. We can't use that here. Try something else. The spring is snapped.
Oh my god.
A result of the crash, or did someone arrange for it to break?
Okay. We're getting a lot of evidence here. We got that. Got that. And we don't need to go. Oh, maybe we do. What are we looking at here then? I hate it.
We can't use that here.
Oh.
That's not what we need here. Try something else. That's not what we need here. Try something else.
I swear.
We can't use that here. Try something else. That's not what we need here.
Alright. Fingerprints. Gotta get a lot of this for Greg. Oh, why? Alright, looks like we are done. Just need to see what we can get. None of it here. We've already checked there. There we checked. Yeah, I think we are. No, I don't want to go back there. Let's go find. There's nothing here, so let's go to Greg.
Hey, welcome to the graveyard shift. Greg Sanders. You're the new blood. You've come to the right guy at CSI if you want to know the inside skinny.
Cool.
Need my help analyzing evidence? Hey, don't worry, I can take it. You might get my analysis immediately, or maybe I'll send you over to the computer or microscope image analyzer. Let you work the evidence yourself. Good experience for you.
Alright, here we go. Fuck me.
And on the menu today is salts, uric acid, ketones, potassium, calcium, urine. Looks like our hero gets scared like us mere mortals. When he came to rest and his muscles relaxed, he voided his bladder.
Fair enough.
Or as we scientists put it,
pissed
he wet
himself.
himself.
I said pissed himself is more funny. Anyways, chemical substance.
Automatic transmission fluid, slippery stuff. But no traces of metallic particles, meaning it's never been used in a vehicle.
Then maybe it was nothing more than a lubricant to help the bike slide under the truck.
Scan that tread into the computer. Don't embarrass me with your praise.
Oh, so we still give it to him.
What we have here, children, is a silicon-based lubricant.
Ooh.
This stuff keeps cables sliding through their casings and prevents sticking. Silicon lubricants don't contaminate easily. But I checked it for dirt or sand or any kind of contaminant that might have prevented the cable from slipping anyway. Zip zally zilch.
We can probably rule out sabotage of the throttle cable as the cause of the crash then.
Alright, engine fingerprint.
Prints in the computer for you. You're welcome.
Alright, items. Service sticker.
A little presto changeo on the ESDA equipment and poof, the company name, Vegas Motorcycle.
Alright.
Don't know all the shops around here, so you'll have to dig the address up from someone else.
Get Brass to do that.
On first glance, I'd say piece of a spring. Can't tell you anything else about this little sweetheart at the moment.
Okay. Alright, what we getting at then? Ooh. Wilkinson. So we got here Ian Wilkinson, Michael Morella, Steve Boxer, Helen Womick, Fred Snow. Alright, yeah, that's weird. There's that. Yeah. And what we have here?
No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details.
Ugh.
You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you.
Alright. Fuck you. Oh, that seems like a match.
Tread looks fairly new. Some distinctive wear patterns and irregularities on it, though.
So how we do it now? Guess that's something new. Alright. Looks like Fred Snow.
Those don't quite seem to match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. This isn't guesswork, you know.
The fuck? No, it's not guesswork. It literally does look like it is. Fucking idiot. Okay, this one does look more.
You don't have a match here. Take a good hard look and be sure you've got a perfect match before you ask me to confirm it.
About Michaels.
Those don't quite seem to match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. This isn't guesswork, you know.
Fine, Steve. No. I'll go.
A lot of similar ones, but I'm not sure if any of these match. No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details. You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you. You don't have a match here. Take a good hard look and be sure you've got a perfect match before you ask me to confirm it. No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details. You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you.
Oh yeah, you go.
Those don't quite seem to match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. This isn't guesswork, you know.
Shut up. Bitch. Oh well. Put that one back in.
You don't have a match here. Take a good hard look and be sure you've got a perfect match
Let's actually look at
before you
this
ask me to confirm
thing.
it.
So... Alright, let's take a look at it. So how do we know? We got... By judging from the first 4 ones... Got 1 there... Got a little bit there, got a little bit there, got a little bit there... Oh, you don't have that little thing, so you can't be him. This one, though.
No, those don't match.
That one.
You've got to be careful to find
one.
subtle details. You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you.
That one is a bit more printy-ish, but not no cigar, no.
A lot of similar ones, but I'm not sure if any of these match.
Yeah. So, oh no. Let's keep going.
Can't go in without the owner's permission, unless a judge has given us the go-ahead.
Alright, let's go to Brass.
I'm always glad to meet a new CSI. You're the backbone of what we do. I'm Captain Brass. I can help you by facilitating warrants and digging up additional information about suspects and victims. My door's always open. How can I help you on this one?
Hey.
Not yet. Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene. A stronger link between the suspect and the crime scene might get you closer to that warrant. Hey, you don't have a motive or suspicious behavior or... Look, we can't justify poking around McLadden's private space, not till you get something solid. Keep questioning your suspects and see what they give up.
Wait, what are these?
For you, anything. Let's see. Got it. 493 Briarway, bit outside of town.
Time to get out of town.
The handle's Handelman, Leslie Handelman. And it's my shop. I'm a girl who doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. What can I do for you? Ace? He's a peach. Barks a lot worse than his bite. Gets his bike serviced here, time to time.
Okay.
Let me think. Don't believe so. Mostly he likes to do his own upkeep on the bike. Sure, Ace has talked about it. I saw it a couple times, but I've never been over to the set or anything. They got their own staff. And anyway, I'm plenty busy here. I got bills to pay. Lots of them. Hey, I always cooperate with the law. Mi casa is su casa. Only I gotta ask you to stay on that side of the counter. My business materials are private.
Sure, but Grissom might dock you for it in your evaluation. Make sure you've asked Ace everything you can think of and found all the evidence at the stunt site. Something's bound to show up.
Hey, that's all I got for you.
Alright, what happened to the gas? can we find? That's the bike. That's this guy.
David McLadden. I'm the stunt director around here.
Alright.
Hey, stunts are organized chaos. Best laid plans and all that garbage. Ace was supposed to hit the ramp, land the jump, lay the bike down, and slide under the truck. But instead, he just veered off, did a washout, and then binned it into the barricades.
In English.
He skidded across the pavement and crashed.
Alright.
I coordinate and help design all the gags on World's Wildest Stunts. Now, by gags, I don't mean ha ha ha. That's what we call the stunts themselves, gags. I make sure they're exciting, go off without a hitch. Usually.
Are you sure?
Well, we've been working on the show all season. I met guys with better personalities, sure, but Ace is not paid to be a sweetheart. He's good at what he does.
Alright.
You're looking at him. I gave the bike a quick once-over, tightened this and that. Not much else is called for, because Ace is a bug about his gear. Always on top of it, himself.
Where did you do this inspection?
In my equipment trailer, out in the parking lot. Motorcycle repair shop, not too far from here. Nice little shop. Gal runs it. She's young and, well, frankly, you know, kind of hot. But she knows her stuff, all right. Did I? Just a routine inspection. Did a once-over of it at my equipment trailer, finished my coffee, then was called away for a quick chat with Mazzotti, the producer. After that, I sent it on back to Ace. Nothing more.
Alright, okay. So...
He's not my favorite, all right? Try to steer clear of him most of the time. I won't lie to you, he's made noises about replacing me, including tonight. But chances are we'll be in Video Valhalla before you know it anyway. Our ratings are in the cellar, and we're this small-time show up against network series with 2-3 times the budget.
Okay, you have...
I don't mind at all, if you got a warrant. I'm particular about my gear. Everything's in its place, and I don't need you people messing up the tools of my trade unless you've got a damn good reason. And did I mention a warrant?
We gotta find some dirt up on him.
If there's a problem with the show, he might be the scapegoat. See if there's any evidence in the producer's office that they've had a run-in recently.
Yeah, she went to... Alright. There's nothing.
Need something?
Yeah. Alright.
Draffler Promotions? Should be easy enough.
Alright.
Got it. Office near downtown.
Okay.
See what these show folks have to say for themselves.
Hello there.
World's Wildest Stunts, Corey Mazzotti. I really appreciate you people looking out for our interests here. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
It's just one of those unfortunate things. Frankly, on a show like this, we're lucky we've never had worse. And Ace seems set to make a full recovery. Happy ending for everybody.
Okay.
Where did you hear that? The crazy rumors that get around in this business. Look, our show's doing fine in the ratings, and we're going to do better.
Well.
Ain't broke, ain't gonna fix it.
Oh.
Anything else?
Ain't broke, ain't gonna fix it. She's just gonna fucking break this guy's bones every single time. He's gonna die because of you.
Well, sure. Behind you all the way, 190%. Oh, except my desk? That's off limits. A lot of industrial espionage in the old TV world. Have to maintain my privacy, you understand.
That's all the questions we have, for now.
Alright, oh. Now it's just Catherine. Oh. Alright.
We can't use that here.
Oh. Fingerprints. Well, we got something to get. To Greg!
What's up?
Let's use your fucking computer. Before that, though, gotta hate this new system. I gotta give it to him.
Hey, I scanned that print into the computer for you.
Go away from front. Wait a minute, it looks like... It's the exact same.
These two prints are a definite match.
Some producers right there.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Not Leslie. Corey?
I really wish I could be more helpful.
Alright, cool. It's Corey.
What's up? Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between this suspect and the crime
fucking
scene.
fingerprint? Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Can't just go fishing, guys. You need to find some really suspicious behavior on that producer's part first.
You mean a... Found a literal fingerprint. Alright. Okay, anything on his desk.
I really wish I could be more helpful.
I'm not sure about her just yet. Maybe there's evidence around her shop proving she's had visitors recently.
Alright.
That's not what we need here.
What we need here is... Okay. That's what we have. Alright. Okay. What about... Go back to...
Hey.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh god. Fuck. Just...
That print has been scanned into the computer for you.
Alright. Oh wait, no, that's... I want the counter fingerprint. Corey, Steve, So is it a match?
You don't have a match here. Take a good hard look and be sure you've got a perfect match before you ask me to confirm it.
Out the doorway.
Those don't quite seem to match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. This isn't guesswork, you know.
Damn it, I just want the damn...
Fraud, blackmail. Well, the producer of the world's wildest stunts is a little wild himself.
Busted.
Draffler Promotions.
Huh. Now maybe a bit done in Brass can...
Need something? A stronger link between the suspect and the crime scene might get you closer to that warrant.
What is that? Let me see. Alright. Most we got here is on David.
Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between this suspect and the crime scene.
Fuck off then.
Yes?
Yes? I think we could find though. How do we go back to locations? God. Alright.
I'm not sure about her just yet. Maybe there's evidence around her shop proving she's had visitors recently.
Alright, we look to that one.
If there's a problem with the show, he might be the scapegoat. See if there's any evidence in the producer's office that they've had a run-in recently.
Alright.
Make sure you've asked Ace everything you can think of and found all the evidence at the stunt site. Something's bound to show up.
Alright.
Hey, that's all I got for you.
God. Being the victim sure don't cooperate. Let's go locations, marking supply. Take a look at that, take a look at this. How about we take the... No, we can't. Well, must... There should be more. Oh, gotcha. I'll get you. How about... Oh, she ain't saying shit,
I got nothing for you.
We kind of are stuck in a dead end. Just need to check. Oh, maybe. Non-polished surfaces, maybe. Oh no, we already went through that one. Please check. This is confusing as fuck. Like, alright.
Nice ramp.
Oh.
So, report says our stuntman weighs in the neighborhood of 180. Bike's about another 300 pounds. Hits the ramp at 80 miles per hour on a 30-degree incline. Speed generally decreases by roughly 1 mile per uphill degree. Leaves the ramp at around 50 miles per hour with a slight tailwind. Lands the jump successfully. Hey, learning math without a calculator comes in handy sometimes. Here's where the rubber met the road. It's consistent with the 50 mile per hour impact.
Righty ho, police. Okay. Yeah, nothing's coming off. So, suspects. Ho ho ho. He's more of a... Alright. Okay. How about... Oh. I can't use anything here. So that is... pretty useless.
Our boy should have been decelerating here, or anyway trying to. Read the skid marks. Short, like a series of dashes, increasing in length. Only Ace was on his way to a lot of bandages. Skidding along, not able to slow down. That's gotta ruin a stuntman's day.
God. Okay. Alright, so... that's something. Alright, that's the... Can I use a magnifying glass? Maybe use a... We've tried everything. Not all. Whoa. How about... Oh boy. We haven't even gotten anywhere here.
What's up? Not yet. Maybe try finding more evidence linking the suspect to the crime scene.
We tried everything. Well...
If there's a problem with the show, he might be the scapegoat. See if there's any evidence in the producer's office that they've had a run-in recently. So we think Mazzotti's lying about having visited Leslie earlier. Let's see if anything else in his office can give us the real story.
Can I go into the... Oh, there's nothing else.
You know, funniest thing, I have no interest in these crazy bikes in my personal life. I'd have no interest to go by any shop like that.
Ugh.
Really? Well, isn't that the strangest thing? Are you sure? Oh, wait. Right. You know, I was there, briefly, just the other day. My daughter's been after me to buy her a cycle. How can the producer of World's Wildest Stunts say no to a request like that? It was just a quick visit. It slipped my mind.
Alright.
That's all the questions we have, for now.
Ugh.
Make sure you've asked Ace everything you can think of and found all the evidence at the stunt site. Something's bound to show up. I'm not sure about her just yet. Maybe there's evidence around her shop proving she's had visitors recently.
God, this is so... inept. Let's go back to Vegas. I can find something. Speak. Maybe we can find... Alright. Suspect victim. Alright. That's piss. This is so inept. Like...
What's up?
We have enough evidence to...
Yeah? What do you need, guys? We can't walk in and search on a whim. Give me reasons. Denied visiting Vegas motorcycle. Downplayed his confrontation with McLadden. You know, this guy's nose is growing, and you're about to harvest a search warrant.
Oh boy.
You don't have enough reason to get a warrant for that location yet.
Alright, how do we do this? Right. What are we missing here? We should go to the... We should find a lot more. What are we missing here? Dirt from objects. No dirt on that. Nothing. Alright. We gotta find something soon. We gotta find something soon. God knows, to be fair. Must be finding it. What about this? Nah, it's just, that's the piss stain, isn't it? Well... don't know. Oh no, this is too harsh. Damn it. Yeah. Nothing's coming up really. Okay. So... oh no. Yeah, I actually have no idea. Oh.
Isn't that sweet? Some helpful soul tried to clean up our crime scene by sweeping up. Innocent cleanup or crime scene tampering. Either way, I don't love it.
Shall we go in for a quicker look? I don't really know.
Listen, I didn't know this was going to be some kind of crime lab production. I mean, it's a stunt show. We had an accident, there was a mess, and part of my rarefied executive position is I reach for a broom when necessary. What are you going to do? Small production, small budget. When the EMTs arrived, they said I should stop, and I did. right away.
That's all the questions we have, for now.
Yeah. Oh well, what about going to...
Well, isn't that a kick in the teeth? You'd think there'd be a bit better protection for decent law-abiding folks like me.
That's all the questions we have, for now.
Alright. You don't call yourself law-abiding?
I really wish I could be more helpful.
Oh. Alright. Damn. Penis pumps. Oh.
Encrypted message. Let's put it on disk. Maybe we can break the key back at the lab.
Okay.
Well, looks like the network suits want the wildest stunts to get a little wilder. Our producer's under pressure, and I think he may have blown off some steam.
What else? We looked at the computer. Let's just go back to Greg, really. Let's go do this.
Hey. I've done everything I can think of with that. Encrypted message. Quick glance, looks like a pretty simple cryptogram cipher. I'll set up a search link for you on the computer, and you can hunt for that cipher that decodes it.
Alright, let's go hunting. And...
I think this made more sense when it was still encrypted. What's a Kamawa? A brand of motorcycle? And why is our producer sending email to Vegas Motorcycle anyway?
Huh. Kamawa. Huh. Shall we go to Vegas? That's some usefulness. So what's this?
Yes?
Oh, no, no.
I don't know anything about that. Hey, lots of people in the production office, on the crew, have access to my computers.
Oh, that's bullshit. What does that mean then? Well... Thanks for being so useful.
I got nothing for you.
Oh, wow. What do you mean, though?
What's up?
I gotta think here.
What's up? Guy's job's dangling and he was tampering with the crime scene? Go to work on that trailer of his. Little do-it-yourself CSI style.
Go on. Oh, me.
Well, plenty to keep us busy here.
Alright.
Double venti decaf latte, no whip, extra hot. Well, these macho stunt people really live dangerously, don't they? Small piece of metal. Spring of some kind, maybe. Video cassette tape. Professional. Somebody's going to pay more than a rewind fee for this.
A rewind fee. Oh, that's the place.
McLadden may not be the sharpest tool in the box, but this might be.
Someone is getting a bit dirty.
He admits sweeping up after the supposed accident, so this is no big surprise. If a broken spring turns out to be the cause of the accident, we'll want to assemble it and examine it closely for signs of tampering. People hold coffee cups with their hands and fingers, which are a great source of fingerprints.
To Greg.
Yes? No thanks. Makes me jumpy.
Just analyze it, will you, Greg?
Hey, it's just regular coffee. Whatever that means these days.
It's a decaf.
It's a spring, or anyway a part of one, broken off. You may have just crossed the threshold from evidence to junk. Your standard garden variety wire stripper, that's all I can tell you.
Oh. Got broken tape.
Not only was this baby crushed, it was demagnetized.
Ooh.
This was not somebody's favorite home video, but the AV lab worked some minor magic. We covered a few still frames for you. Footage from the stunt looks like. Images are kind of distorted like an old 60s LSD flick. Use the image enhancement equipment on the table.
Oh my lord.
Blurry. Too far away. Pretty far, plus the ramp's in the way. Motion blur. It's hard to make anything out. Now here's a clear frame. If we only knew what we were looking for. We'll need a complete understanding of the stunt and what might have gone wrong.
Should we go back to the trailer then? Let's find some more. How about cup?
Hey.
Oh lord. Picked up the cup. Oh. Again. said to. Oh. Come on, there's gotta be one of these. Oh boy.
What's up?
Well... No, seriously, what happened with those four anyways?
Need something?
Let's see. What's his name?
We're not there yet. Remember Grissom's trinity of evidence. Link the suspect to the victim and the crime scene.
Oh. We haven't even been with Grissom since the first fucking episode of the first season. I mean, come on. That is... what are we missing out here? Oh, crap. How do we put things back? I don't think we can, but... Safe to say I kinda screwed up there. Coffee cup. Can't put back the... It's on the evidence on items. How do we put shit back? Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Alright. Just thinking. Yeah. Oh well. Oh crap, what I go to? Ah, Christ. What could the thing be look like? Oh. What we got here? Oh, that's bullshit. Dust.
These treads and the dust look recent.
Let's see.
Hey. That tire tread is now in the computer for you.
Alright.
Those two match up quite nicely. So, Ace's bike was at the Vegas motorcycle shop recently.
Alright. Can we go back?
Maybe he come around when I was out to lunch or something. Can't help you. Wish I could.
Christ.
Nah, just Ace. I mean, crew members could do business without me realizing that's who they are. Mutual interest in bikes and all. But I got lots of customers, and I don't know what most of them do for a living.
Alright.
Yes.
Where's the spring?
Well, these puzzle pieces fit. It's a broken throttle return spring. But is the big picture sabotage?
Could we be finding here? Guess a magnifying glass could work. I don't know.
A thing of beauty. A nice, clean tool mark on a spring. Ripe for comparison.
Alright.
It's a return spring. It closes the carburetor's valve when the rider releases the throttle. The tool marks appear to have been made with a handheld clamping tool or something sharper like wire cutters or nippers. Would have been a delicate job even in the hands of a pro. You know, I could match up these unique imperfections to the right tool.
No.
Nothing new to report on that.
A clear image of the engine during the stunt might help us figure out when the trouble began, especially if we already know what that trouble really was. People hold coffee cups with their hands and fingers, which are a great source of fingerprints.
Alright. Oh shit, I forgot. So, evidence. Maybe we can go check the coffee. Tray. I was just checking myself. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get the damn coffee. Oh, nothing.
Try something similar.
Oh, what we get?
Nope. Nothing special there.
Coffee. Give it to him. Damn it, items. Coffee.
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
Alright.
So we think Mazzotti's lying about having visited Leslie earlier. Let's see if anything else in his office can give us the real story.
Can we get a little...
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
Jimmy B?
Yeah, the woman's hiding something. Find out what.
Go on. Go on, Jim. Bitch, we got a fucking warrant.
If you got a warrant, I guess I've got no choice. Go ahead.
That's all the questions we have, for now.
Oh,
lottery tickets. Last weekend. Somebody get lucky? Hope it's us.
Who knows? She might be lucky in the lotto.
Whoa! Our hard-working lady mechanic said she had bills. Now she can afford to pay them.
We stole our money!
Kamawa. That really decrypts the message. A boost, huh? What kind, I wonder?
Alright,
What's up? I've done everything I can think of with that. We've got ourselves a specialized professional quality bike tool, and some even more special tool marks that match our return spring perfectly. I'd say your wild spring break started here.
If you're looking for proof that he rigged the stunt to go bad, you should see if there's anything in his trailer or on the motorcycle that will help us show that he's involved. I'm not sure about her just yet. Maybe there's evidence around her shop proving she's had visitors recently.
Yeah. No, one-on-one suspect. Or evidence.
You might want to know who handled that tool recently.
Good call. Evidence, items. I just wanna. Oh, is there?
Need something? We still have a constitution in this country. Get more on that suspect.
I have.
Let's just see how Miss Handelman and that producer Mazzotti happen to be riding together, and who's in the saddle.
Alright, we got our first.
Relationship? With what producer? Hey, I said I'd cooperate, but this is a bunch of bull.
We know Mazzotti's been emailing you. We broke the code.
Alright.
This is your chance to tell your side.
I don't have a side, and you're reaching.
Okay.
I don't have anything to hide. Go ahead. I don't see how that's your business.
Crap. Oh.
Hey.
Evidence.
Hey, I scanned that print into the computer for you.
Go on, you print.
No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details.
No, that's not
you should be
wanted.
pretty
That's
sure
not
you've got a
wanted.
match before you ask me to check it for you.
No. Back to Della.
Yes?
What's up?
What about Corey?
The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very strong yet. Might consider linking them better.
What could we do to, put some dirt on this guy? Almost have no idea. God. How about we...
Hey.
All right, we've got a nice clear view of the engine. Let's get even closer and see if we can spot the return spring. It's dark, but you see that? Our spring has already sprung. Must have been weakened enough to snap before the bike even landed. Whoever cut that spring sabotaged the stunt. So, since the return spring was snapped before the bike landed, the Kamawa tool is a key clue.
Yeah? What do you need, guys?
What the fuck is he gone? Hold on one sec. Sorry about that, Lee.
What's up?
Alright,
Need something? The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very strong yet. Might consider linking them better. Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Questions will often be available for you to ask suspects and victims. The questions will vary depending on the evidence and information you've collected. To select a question to ask, click it with your pointer.
Nothing. Well.
Notice the pointer changed to a side-pointing arrow to indicate that you can return to the previous screen. The case file holds a summary of everything you've learned about victims and suspects. You can view each by clicking on their corresponding tabs at the top of the screen.
Reasons, not hunches, guys. Keep trying.
Maybe ask him a few questions. I don't know. Let's go back to them.
I don't think I'm obligated to discuss that with you.
Oh, you're bullshitting.
Yes.
God knows, I'm thinking about the envelope more. Maybe I could check. Pull.
Try again with something similar.
Too late.
Receipts for service. All Ace Dillinger. And all for no charge. Somebody's getting free lube jobs.
Hey.
No, Greg.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
He built up a big store credit and we were just working through it. No law against that.
Alright. You know what? We haven't talked to our little guy in a while. Let's go back.
Vegas Cycle? Yeah, that's a shop I drop by now and then. I was just stopping to see if the gal who runs the place got in that new line of grip fire handlebar grips. Oh, been waiting for months for those babies to come in.
Cool.
I told you, I mostly do my own maintenance. But yeah, I've been getting comped there some. See Leslie Handelman, gal that runs it? Leslie's been wanting to sponsor me, put their logo on my bike, sort of thing. So it's kind of like the barter system, off the books. Only we haven't put it in motion yet. Certain permissions I gotta wrangle. You know how showbiz is.
Oh. Well.
What's up?
No, I don't want to do that.
What's up? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has anything else to tell us.
No. Alright. Christ. What can we find on this? Next one. Go to Greg's lab.
Hey.
Let's go to item. And hold on. Maybe we can find something here. Maybe I have to just be I fucking do.
If this is the coffee McLadden said he was drinking when he checked Ace's bike, safe bet these are also his prints.
Okay. So, it doesn't matter if I picked it up already. I have to go back to the damn place and inspect it there. Also means I've got to do the same with the... God, seriously... Oh, fuck, mate. No, it's this one. There's more to the story than in Balamory. What's the story in Las Vegas? Anyways.
Yes?
Maybe some coffee.
Hey, I scanned that print into the computer for you. That print has been scanned into the computer for you.
And we gotta see.
Print's in the computer for you. You're welcome.
Who's we gonna get the deal on today? Let's see. Coffee cup. We're going to.
These two prints are a definite match. Seems our gag man, David McGladden, dropped by his producer's office recently. Don't think it went well.
Envelope and Leslie?
No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details. You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you. Those don't quite seem to match. Make sure you look very closely for subtle details between them. This isn't guesswork, you know. You don't have a match here. Take a good hard look and be sure you've got a perfect match before you ask me to confirm it.
Doorway. No. What if we look at something? No. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, no, that's off the computer. Well, let's take a look at the Kawato. Can we put any dirt on Leslie?
So, we've got Leslie Handelman's prints matching the ones we lifted from that tool. I'll bet she's got a good story to go along with how they got there.
Alright. The envelope, and let's say the counter.
Looks like our producer's been greasing our grease monkey's palm.
Okay. Counter. And...
No, those don't match. You've got to be careful to find subtle details. You should be pretty sure you've got a match before you ask me to check it for you.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Looking at your case file, you could use more evidence that ties the suspect to the victim.
Fine, let's just
sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Totally.
I have some customers that prefer cash and carry. What of it? What? That's a crock.
A crock full of evidence. From your email to that Kawawa tool of yours.
Look, I'm no criminal. I just got in over my head. I borrowed some money on the street and put it into my shop, because Ace told me he'd promote my place on his show. But he never came through. Just kept bilking me for more free service in return for more empty promises. Finally, that producer, Corey, came by and said that he'd give me a service contract with the show next year if I helped. Even agreed to promote my place on the air, like Ace promised. Plus, he waved all that cash at me. All I had to do was rig Ace's bike.
Why would a producer sabotage his own show?
Ratings. The accident would stir up all kinds of media interest and viewers. And Corey had Ace heavily insured if he got really hurt to where he couldn't perform or died or... Honestly, I can't believe I went along with it. But I did.
Walk us through it.
Corey called Ace away to discuss the stunt as a distraction. Using that tool, I worked quickly on Ace's bike, weakening the throttle return spring. Later, I went to the casino, trying to get the nerve to warn Ace. But all I did was watch the stunt, hoping it'd turn out okay. When I saw Ace hit the barricade, I burst into tears. Thank God he wasn't hurt bad.
See? You did have your side of this.
For what good'll do me? Corey has his side too, you know, and he'll deny all of this.
People can deny anything they like, Ms. Handelman, but the evidence always has its side too.
Alright. What do we do now?
Can't think of anything to tell you.
We don't have enough of the story. We need a better fix on McLadden's involvement in this before we dare bring in Mazzotti. You know, I just love it when people hide evidence. It's like they sent us an engraved invite to sit down for a friendly chat.
Alright, we got Dave.
We're a small production here. Everybody pitches in and does their part. I saw it on set, so I just grabbed it to give to the producer later. Not for a while. I told you already, I usually steer clear of that guy.
Then you've either got a poor sense of direction or a bad memory. We've got evidence that you were there tonight, and arguing with him.
Well, I wouldn't call it an argument, exactly. It was a discussion, that's all. A private discussion. Saba, what? Look, you two. I've tried to be helpful, even though I can't see why any kind of investigation is needed here. This was an accident. Move on.
You had the opportunity to rig that gag to fail. And there's no love lost between you and that charmer Ace.
Would I cry if that obnoxious jerk landed real hard? Hell no. But I have a reputation to maintain, and anyway, I'd lose my damn job.
Hadn't you already lost it, Mr. McLadden?
What are you trying to do to me? Hey, lady, I'm a pro. I'm good at what I do. I take pride in it, and I don't screw around with people's damn lives. So our star stuntman is a horse's ace. So what? That's the showbiz breaks.
People's tempers sometimes flare in showbiz, though, right? Between you and Corey Mazzotti, for instance?
So it's not been wine and roses with me and Corey. What's the biggie? He's a producer with a stunt show that's in trouble, and I'm the logical whipping boy down his food chain to take the fall for falling ratings.
And you went to his office to sort things out.
Yeah, told him where to stick it. It's a high-stress job.
Oh, that's an argument.
But we came to terms, Corey and me. He called me in right after the gag went south and said if I cleaned up the mess quick, he'd make room for me next season.
Cool.
Destroy what? Oh, that was an accident.
Yeah, sure.
Slammed the door and the thing was in the jam.
Accidents will happen. Around your show, especially. Maybe you accidentally demagnetized that tape, too.
I didn't even know it was demagnetized. I don't know how that could have happened.
I wonder
But there's magnetic parts on some of this equipment, so...
We don't believe in accidents or coincidences, Mr. McLadden. We appreciate your cooperation, but stay handy. We may need more.
Alright. Can we now bring that wanker in?
Need something? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
Oh, no.
Can't think of anything to tell you.
No, we don't need.
So we got both the mechanic and the stunt director pointing a finger at the producer. Okay, let's see if they're onto something.
Let's see.
Are you kidding? Why is it unusual for the stunt director to stop by the producer's office? So we had a little discussion. So what? Creative like people in a creative business, you know? His temper got the best of him and he hurled his cup at me. No biggie. Spilled coffee under the bridge. Well, you ought to be in my business with that kind of imagination. Ruin my own show. Right, I'm sure. An envelope of cash? To who? I don't think so. My accountant insists on a paper trail for everything.
Maybe not everything. You see, Leslie Handelman got herself in money trouble, thanks to your ace stuntman leading her on about exposure on your show. So she had a grudge against him. Plus, she needed money to keep her business going.
And this has to do with me how? Oh.
Funny. McLadden insists you did.
He's covering his own backside. If anybody rigged this, it's McLadden. He and Ace are oil and water. You don't have a damn thing on me.
Let's see. Your show's in trouble, needs a rating boost bad. We have your prints on that cash envelope. There's the email you sent Ms. Handelman, and the tool that was used to snap the return spring on Ace's bike.
Sure, you don't
your accomplice has already made you, and McLadden says you traded him job
anything.
security for tampering with a crime scene. I guess we don't have much at that.
Look, what's the harm? It was just an angle, you know, make it play better with all those 18-year-old males with ADD in our audience. Ace gets paid to take risks, right? No harm, no foul. So I told the Handelman broad I'd help her out of the financial jam Ace himself put her in. Sent the tool, and she made one little snip. Next thing you know, things are much more exciting. After the crash, I called McLadden. He'd gone postal before, worried about getting fired. So I made amends. Promised to renew his contract next season if he helped clean up the mess. Now, can't we make some kind of arrangement? I didn't really do anything wrong. It was just, you know, television.
Oh, you're going to be on TV, Mr. Mazzotti. And this is the kind of wild stunt where you don't walk away unharmed.
I really wish I could be more helpful.
You're off to a good start. You learned that things are not always as they appear, but the evidence cannot lie.
Observational challenges test your memory of the case you just played. Correct answers allow you to improve your evaluation score. Good luck.
Oh boy. I think 2. Bruce liver? Yeah, definitely. Okay, fuck. Oh well. I'll say that one. Yes, obviously that one says and. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I got master. Did that. That's cool. That is amazing. But yeah, we're calling it. But that is it for today. I mean, already we're double the. This is kind of like double the first season. Or the first game. I don't know what to call it. I'll call it the first season because fuck it. But you know, new games, new motives. Anyways, that is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. And yeah, I'm gonna pop out now, so goodbye. you.